I will now show you how to create an animated GIF. But wait, we already learned that. So why am I showing you again? Well, do you remember when I teased in an earlier session that something would give us a headache later? This is that moment. Let's dive in and see what the issue is. If I try creating the GIF, just like we did last time, by going to File, selecting Export, and then clicking Create an Animated GIF, using the same settings as before, extra large with a transparent background, everything should work just fine, right? Let's put that to the test. I'll save the file and then create a new slide. Now, I'll drag in the newly generated GIF and see what happens. Looks perfect, right? Well, it's not. Let me show you what I mean. If I change the background to white, you'll immediately see the issue. The problem is that the cutout background we made to hide the waves is being included in the animated GIF. If I try hiding the background before exporting, it just animates the waves instead of the background, which isn't what we want. And as you can see, it ends up looking something like this. So, how do we fix this? Well, we'll have to rely on another tool, since PowerPoint doesn't seem to have a great solution for this, at least to my knowledge. In the next session, we'll head into Adobe and clean up the GIF properly. But before that, just for good measure, I'll show you how to create a white and a brown version of the GIF, which we'll be using in Adobe to fix the issue. First, head to Slide 1 and duplicate it. Now, go to Slide 2, the duplicated slide, and delete the text field. We don't need that for the GIF. Next, we need to adjust the bubbles and the waves. Simply remove their fill color and give them a white outline instead. Let's play the slide and see how it looks. It looks like we're running into layer issues again. Since we removed the fill from the primary wave, the secondary wave behind it is now visible through the cutout, which isn't what we want. Let's fix that. Just add a brown fill, the same color as the background, to the primary wave to cover up the secondary wave behind it. Let's play the slide again and see if it looks right. Much better. We need to do the same thing one more time, but this time, reverse everything. Change all brown elements to white. Let's duplicate the slide and make the adjustments. Head to Slide 3, the one you just duplicated, and click on the background cutout. But wait, it's not a shape, it's a picture. We normally work with shapes to change colors, but in this case, the background cutout is a picture. For those who chose to create their own droplet instead of using mine, you won't run into this issue, since you likely used a shape. I intentionally used a picture to show you that we can still recolor it, even though it's not a shape. Just click on the Picture Format tab, then select Color. Here, you'll find options to recolor the image. Pick a white version. I chose black and white 25%, and it worked perfectly. Now, change the shape outline to brown on the droplet cutout, waves, and bubbles. Then, set the primary wave fill to white and also change the background to white. Let's play the slide and see how it looks. Whoops! Looks like one of my cool glow effects from the background wave is still there. Let's fix that real quick. Select the background wave, go to the formatting pane, and under glow, set it to no glow. Or, instead of removing the glow completely, you can change its color to brown. Now, let's play the slide one last time to make sure everything looks right. Amazing! Go ahead and create a GIF for each of them. You should be able to do this on your own now, just like we did before. Once you've exported both GIFs, I'll see you in the next session, where we'll jump into Adobe and cut the GIF into the perfect droplet shape.